Hello, welcome back to 1001 Beers You Must Try Before You Die. We are here with Rachel and Mike, and
Hello.
It's our last beer of our Commonwealth trip. And this one, I think, will be more exciting than the other ones. My girlfriend brought it back from Canada for me. It's first brewed 2004. It's 8.5%, so it's quite a bit of a strong one. And the label's beautiful. Phillips Amnesiac Double IPA. You see this absolutely wonderful logo here. I think it's absolute treat. And if you want to read, should I read the tasting notes? I'll read the tasting notes.
Yeah. So,
you get ready to read that first.
oh wow, okay.
So the tasting notes on here. Amnesiac is almost frighteningly accessible with a highly fragrant aroma accented by citrus, pine and caramel notes, and a bitter but hardly overwhelming body of fruity malt. And Mike, what does the bottle say?
So the bottle says, "Beyond the cave of Hypnos and up the river of forgetfulness, you will find our original IPA's big gnarly brother. Craft brewed enlightenment and a profound dose of hoppy citrus awaits you." In this beer.
There we go.
It doesn't say it.
It isn't this. It's good.
Just
But,
adding stuff.
yes, very nice. Very nice. Everything about it. A
Yes,
little
that's a great
elephant with a knot tied in its trunk.
Yeah.
And look what's behind the
Well.
elephant.
Hops.
Hops.
Who knew? Yeah.
Okay,
It's
do you
got a
want to
symbol on its third eye chakra.
crack it open and we'll
I will.
got you a nice bottle open from the malt miller there.
The malt miller.
Yeah, I don't get paid by them,
Okay,
so
yeah.
there's
Well, we
no,
don't get paid by them. But
well, you get free.
freebies.
Yeah, so I get nothing from them. So
No, I'm going straight for me.
okay, that's fine.
Charming.
Thanks very much.
And then, sorry, James.
It's okay.
You know how it is.
Perks. Perks of marriage.
And it's a sizable bottle as well.
It
So
is. What's the milliliter?
It's a
750,
sharing
is it?
bottle.
650,
Oh.
which again is an
Interesting.
unusual size.
That is
but
an unusual size.
there we go.
Not in
It's
front of your
just in front
face.
of your
let's put
face.
it like
Yeah, well, no, everyone's seen it already.
that. Okay, so let's look at it. It's
Ooh.
got a nice amount of life to it. What does it smell like?
Big.
Oh, big piney notes there.
Yeah, that's a double IPA smell, that is.
It doesn't
Yeah,
have that like
resinous.
you know how some double IPAs can just smell really, really boozy.
No, it
So
smells
it doesn't have
hoppy
that,
over
which is
boozy.
nice.
Mm.
Because sometimes you put your face in them and you're like, oh, do I still have?
Right,
I
shall
still
we go
have-
for taste then?
Cheers.
Cheers. Mmm.
Oh, that's nice. I think I've said about everything.
Oh, because I'm getting lots of malt as well.
Malt, yeah.
Hops and malt.
Yeah. I mean, they've spoken about the malt in the tasting notes and on the label, but there's definitely malt
Ooh.
going on there.
I'm getting like caramel and toffee. Mmm.
And
All,
the,
I'm getting-
all your good bits.
I'm getting initial hot and it's rounding out into a aftertaste of kind of toffee malt taste, and that's really nice.
yeah.
And it isn't boozy in your face.
No,
It's actually really nicely
which is
rounded.
great. So I personally do avoid dippers generally because I just find they get quite like burny.
Yeah. They
and
get,
often
you
they're
get
very
that down
hoppy.
your throat, and it can be quite cloying.
Yeah,
Now this one,
it's not my bag.
very well balanced.
yeah.
What do you think, Mike?
Yeah, big, nice, sweet hoppiness at the start. Quite rounded, a little bit citrus, and as you say, like big
Yeah.
pine notes.
Citrusy, fruity,
But it gives way almost like a spicy, like almost clovey
Yeah.
hoppiness in the long finish, but
Interesting.
maybe not clovey. Some type of earthy spicy rather than like chili spicy.
That's interesting. I'm not getting that, but everyone's palate's different, isn't it? I do get quite a bitter hoppy finish, sounds really wanky. Aftertaste, I suppose, similar to
Mouthfeel.
Mouthfeel is lovely, but yeah, hoppy bitter aftertaste, similar to that. We were eating a hoppy cheese earlier,
We were.
which I found particularly bitter, and then just kept eating. But I think I'm possibly a bit more prone to tasting the bitter in things. So I also hate kale.
Oh, interesting.
So
Something I also noticed, so this was first through 2004, I've noticed through doing a lot of reviews in this book that actually places like America and Canada are well ahead of us in the UK of actually all these styles. We're just discovering them, and I think actually some of our brewers are becoming a little bit drunk on power with going, we must brew as much as hoppy as possible, and you're right, and actually some of the ones that are coming out of the UK are a little bit burny. and they've perhaps gone a bit too far. But so actually, I've noticed a lot of brewers are now calming down a bit and not brewing such wacky stuff.
I'm just realising that the art of brewing is just as much about balance as it is about pushing boundaries.
Yes, you can't just endlessly push boundaries, because otherwise, where do you stop?
Exactly.
I mean, you take like a brewery like Brewdog, who jumped the shark a long time ago when they did their Tactical Nuclear Penguin, which was just a stupid beer, which no one was going to drink. To any, but you're not gonna. It's not gonna when you get home from work. You're like, oh, you know what I fancy? A nice pint of Tactical Nuclear Penguin. You don't want that. I mean, you probably wouldn't want a pint of this either. But what I'm saying is that you're not. You're gonna want to have a range of beers and not just all just crazy wacky beers.
A third of that at the end of the night, for example. Yeah, lovely.
It doesn't drink like 8.5% though.
Or even on the table, like if everyone's got their session pints and they're drinking a nice refreshing golden ale, and there's just half a pint in the middle of the table and anyone's welcome to it. Just having that big old palate bomb. And then you're back to your easygoing stuff. Make it nice.
Yeah, it's a bottle you would share between probably 3 or 4 of you, rather than like sometimes we share large bottles between the two of us. But
650's a lot, especially for 8.5.
But we've done 750 before, like some of the wild ones, but then they're lower ABVs.
The interesting thing is actually that in America and Canada, most of the beer you go into, like especially I can't speak for Canada because I've not been there, but certainly in America you go into the beer shops there, and you have a choice of either buying single bottles of 750ml or multi-packs of 330ml.
Oh, interesting.
There's nothing in between.
Nothing in between. There's no pint bottles. So you have that and there's like a sharer bottle, or you have a 6-pack, essentially.
And embossed as well.
Oh yeah, nice bit of embossing. Who doesn't like a nice bit of embossing? It says Phillips.
It's not as exciting as the drinking cherub.
But it's been a recurring theme.
But it is cool.
It is cool. It's a very nice design indeed.
Yeah, unusual shape. Because it's not wine bottle and it's not beer bottle.
It's got this kind of shoulder here, which kind of comes out. It's very interesting.
It is
weird.
Phillips.
It's also got the Illuminati symbol there for some reason at the top. Not quite sure why it's there, but there we go.
But more importantly, the entire label is 100% post-consumer recycled waste.
Well remembered.
So I'm excited.
Yeah. So this is. Oh, by the way, this is from Victoria, which is just next to Vancouver, in Canada. So it's kind of on the west coast side. 'Cause it's just north of Seattle.
Yeah, and that whole sort of northwest US at least has an incredible beer scene. So it's good to see that it extends into Canada.
Yeah. Does not say what hops it uses though. What do you reckon? What do you reckon it's got in it?
Not a clue.
Yes. Not.
Couldn't tell you if you paid me. But
maybe Chinook and sort of Columbusy sort of.
Yeah, because it's got that piney taste. Interesting.
All I know is it's probably not Fuggles.
It's not
probably not Fuggles.
That's
probably
about as far as my hop knowledge goes.
It may well be. It's just got lots of different types of hops in it.
Yeah. A lot of the big double IPAs, that's how they
just go. Here's
balanced.
some hops.
Yeah.
Here's more hops.
6 different varieties.
I think that's why the sort of the English brewers who have only found. I mean, double IPAs are like last couple of years, aren't they? Maybe over here. And they're just kind of going, oh, there's all these hops and we can do all the things and someone's giving us a budget and that's exciting and just throw it all in. And then now they're kind of going, oh yeah, no, we can do that, but also it wasn't that good, so maybe we'll just throw like half of that in and see what happens.
Yeah.
But I think it's like with anything, if you get the money and the resources to do loads of stuff, you're gonna do loads of stuff.
I think
even if that's loads of hops in one.
I think double IPAs are also becoming a bit hyped in this country now because now we're having triple IPAs and quad IPAs, and it's just like.
I don't think I've seen.
Where
quad.
do you start?
I've
seen quad. I saw it was 18%.
That's ridiculous.
And it was just I just thought, what's
at
he
that
doing?
point, just drink wine.
Well, I just think.
Or Jägermeister.
But it was on draft, and people were ordering pints of it. I just thought, what are you doing? And because people go mad because it was all for them. It was from a well-known branded brewery where it was all about the brand. That's I think you got a lot of.
And the bar was selling it in pints.
Yep.
That seems irresponsible.
Yeah. There we go.
Not naming names.
It's only twice as much as 9%.
Yeah.
You'd sell that in a pint.
But I mean, not often.
you're willing to pay for it, I guess you can do anything you want.
Yeah, I guess. There's just, and I know most places have the recommended serving sizes and they don't kind of make you adhere to that, but there are also places like, we've been in the Nags before, where if there's been like a 11.5 or something, 13% beer, something like that, it's been like, you can order a half. You can order several halves, I'm sure, if you try and you don't fall over, but you can order a half at a time. You can't have a pint.
I did suddenly start getting quite an intense sort of smoky flavour from
I
it,
think
but
next
then I
door's
realised
having a
next time
barbecue.
it just started having barbecue, so the whole house smells of barbecue now. So
Wow, this amazing halfway down a bottle that tastes of barbecue. This is incredible.
So we've got like
Meaty.
hops in the kitchen, so hops from that direction and barbecue from kind of the side of us. So
Fascinating. Well, I think we'll leave that one there. This has been a lovely experience. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for having us.
And it's a nice one to finish on. So, like, comment, subscribe. And in fact, Mike, the next beer I'm reviewing in my fridge right now is one you have done on your podcast, which is Kostrai's black lager or black nose.
Oh yes, yeah, the Schwarzbier.
Yeah, the Schwarzbier.
Yeah.
So that's my next one. That's in the book. That's my next one to review. So I didn't bring that on purpose because I only just done that on the podcast. So I thought, right, you know that one too well. And you spoke about it, so I'm going to do it. It'll be like a little companion video piece to your review of it on your podcast. So we'll leave it there. Listen to By the Mash Tun podcast and all good podcast services. I listen to it on Spotify.
Yep. Spotify, iTunes, all that.
Yep.
It's more about homebrewing and the things you need to know for homebrewing rather than just beer. Enthusiasm, but there's also
the reason why I've listened to it is that I have no intention to homebrew, but listening to hear about styles and talk about sort of what different styles are and what the characteristics are and what goes into those styles in terms of the ingredients, I find that absolutely fascinating, and I found that really, really good. So even if if you don't want to do home brewing, but you're interested about how beer is made up and what goes into it, listen to By the Mash Tun. Some good stuff on there. I'm on a couple of them. We've just recorded one today.
Yeah, should be uploaded later today. As well.
Where we brew a beer with my hops. So see you again in another beer review very, very soon. Sadly, I'll be on my own next time, but we'll deal with it. Bye.
Bye.